Morals. What is right or wrong to you? Ethics. What is right or wrong to the group? Proclivity. A tendency to do something regularly. Recapitulate. Summarize and state again the main points of. Hierarchy. People or groups ranked according to status or authority. Archetype. A very typical example of the original. Purport. Claiming something. Predicate. Base something on. Juxtaposition. Two things together emphasizing on their differences. Analogous. Comparable to. Proclivity. Tendency to do a thing. Integral. To make a whole complete. Peril. Serious and immediate danger. Trepidation. Fear that something may happen. Adjudicate. Make a formal decision on a problem. Malevolent. Ill-meaning. Benevolent. Well-meaning. Nefarious. Wicked or criminal. Canonical. Follows a principle or rule. Nuance. Subtle difference. Heuristic. Enabling a person to learn for themselves. Purview. Within scope. Quintessential. Best example of. Vicarious. Experience through other people. Protagonist. The leading character. Antagonist. The adversary. Intrinsic. Naturally belonging. Extrinsic. Not part of the essential nature. Implicit. Implied. Explicit. Stated clearly. Pejorative. Expressing disapproval. Empirical. Experience rather than logic. Visceral. Gut feeling. Vogue. Style or fashion of the time. Zeitgeist. Spirit of the time. Banal. Unoriginal. Novel. New or latest. Commensurate. Same in proportion. Precarious. Not secure. Arbitrary. At random. Entropy. Randomization over time. Ambiguous. Open to more than one interpretation. Concede. Admit that something is true. Verbose. More words than needed. Verbatim. Using the exact same words. Objective. Not influenced by personal opinions. Subjective. Influenced by personal opinions. Existential. Existence. Melancholy. Deep sadness without cause. Tantamount. Virtually the same as. Lexicon. Vocabulary. Partisan. For a single party. Bipartisan. Two parties working together. Pundit. Expert who is called upon for opinion. Referendum. Call to politicians to vote on a single topic. Fiat. An official order. Satire. Make fun of politically. Autocratic. Ruler with absolute power. Esoteric. Understood by a limited number of people. Accost. Approach aggressively. Coercion. Persuasion by force or threats. Niche. A comfortable or suitable position in life or employment. Disparity. A great difference. Populism. Support for the ordinary people. Interpersonal. Between people. Intermediate. Coming between two things. Divisive. Causing disagreement between people. Prejudice. Preconceived opinion. Patriotic. Vigorous support for one's country. Chauvinist. Aggressive patriotism. Xenophobia. Afraid of others from other countries. Vigilant. Careful watch of danger. Tenable. Defend or maintain. Disavow. Remove support for. Vindicate. Clear of blame. Culpable. Deserving blame. Dichotomy. Division into two opposite groups. Conflate. Combine two as one. Equity. The quality of being fair. Constituency. A body of voters in a specific area. Solidarity. Unity with a common interest. Indigenous. Occurring naturally in a particular place. Affluent. Wealthy to a group. Ostracized. Exclude from the group. Rubric. A statement of purpose. Rhetoric. The art of effective or persuasive communication. Demarcate. Set boundaries. Transgressive. Against the law. Capitulate. To surrender. Status quo. Current state of affairs. Altruistic. Unselfish. Utilitarian. Useful. Patriarchy. A system where men hold the majority of the power. Matriarchy. A system where women hold the majority of the power. Obfuscate. render unintelligent. Absolve, set free. Antithetical, directly opposite. Pretense, make something false seem true. Apprehensive, anticipating with anxiety or fear. Contentious, likely to cause an argument. Pedantic, excessively concerned with minor details. Prudent, showing care for the future. Construed, interpret. Attenuate, to lessen. Succinct, clearly expressed. Contemporary, living in the present. Antiquity, the ancient past. Dissonance, lack of harmony. Steadfast, dutiful. Discern, to recognize something. Incredulous, unwilling or unable to believe something. Bigot, intolerant towards those holding different opinions. Bifurcation, divide into two. Galvanize, shock or excite. Judicious, sensible. Impartial, not taking sides. Neutral, treating both sides fairly. Misogyny, hate of women. Martyred, person killed for religious beliefs. Heresy, opposite of religious beliefs. Incarnation, a person who has a soul of a deity. Affirm, state as fact. Contempt, beneath consideration. Catalyst, a substance to increase reaction. Ethereal, too good for this world. Semantics, meaning or definition. Thesis, a premise to be maintained or proved. Antithesis, the opposite. Vehement, forceful. Inhibit, hinder or restrain. Impediment, a hindrance in doing something. Affinity, naturally attracted to something. Disparage, of little worth. Abject, bad to the maximum degree. Acutely, intensely unpleasant. Pompous, self-important. Hubris, excessive pride of self. Smug, excessive pride of one's achievements. Pretentious, greater than you are. Supersede, take place of. Quagmire, an awkward, complex, or hazardous situation. Serendipity, occurrence of events in a pleasant way. Congenial, a person who is pleasantly similar. Teleology, explanation with its end in mind. Edifice, complex system of beliefs. Crescendo, the highest point reached in a progressive increase of intensity. Exasperate, irritate intensely. Bleak, bare. Ecological, biology and its surroundings. Scruple, hesitant because of morality. Scrupulous, attentive to details. Valiant, showing courage, determination, or drive. Conspicuous, clearly visible. Repugnant, distasteful. Velocity, speed of something in a given direction. Veracity, conform to facts. Impetus, force that a thing moves. Trope, metaphoric. Bequeathed, pass something on or leave a will. Sadistic, gets pleasure in inflicting pain. Cognizant, aware of. Gratuitous, uncalled for. Intractable, hard to control or deal with. Precipitous, dangerously high or steep. Disseminate, spread something widely. Hyperbole, exaggerated, not to be taken literally. Behoove, responsible. Carnage, killing large amounts of people. Supplant, replace. Hedonist, a pleasure seeker. Phenomenon, observable event or literally something that can be seen. Susceptible, likely to be influenced or harmed. Bewildered, puzzled. Habitual, doing constantly or as a habit. Substantive, important or meaningful. Sustenance, source of strength or nourishment. Satiated, satisfied. Prerequisites, prior condition. Junction, a place where things are joined.